any personnel in the area, even all those people that were on the news watching him climb onto the building that were over there, that was outside where the magnetometer is used for Secret Service to get people inside the venue. So that was up to local law enforcement to patrol and secure. If you know me, if you've watched any of my stuff, I can be the biggest supporter of law enforcement.
Great. Good to know.
And Secretary Mayorkas is demanding now, with a separate investigation that the president called for, he is going to be drilling down into how did this happen, what were the gaps, why was such an obvious risk, one we've known about for more than half a century, not addressed.
Yeah, and in fact, the secretary is going to be at the White House in the briefing room a little later on, so maybe we'll get some more details from him. But Carol, I want to play for you.
Right, so she's the author of the best single book on the Secret Service, Zero Fail, and she's been an impressive reporter on the topic for more than a decade for the Washington Post.
Obviously, a lot of reporting there on scene. Just one interview with someone who was outside that perimeter near the building where the shooter fired from. Take a listen.
No, there was no security on the side at all.
Are you shocked you're this close to the president that there was no security?
I kept asking her. Thinking about it now, yes.
So we know that the Secret Service works with state officials, local authorities to fill in some of those gaps that you talk about. But ultimately, however many other law
Stephen J. James says we're lucky that the Secret Service team was all white, or none of this criticism would even be possible. Fat white women within the Overton window.
Enforcement members are on the scene, whatever they're tasked with. Does the buck, Carol, always stop with the Secret Service for their protectees?
Absolutely, it stops with the Secret Service. They craft, for every event, they craft a game day plan for the entire site and also the outer perimeter. They do that in coordination with the local police. And, you know, it's one thing for local police maybe to not have been well trained for a very specific tactical mission, like being counter snipers. There were local police who were doing some of the counter sniper work here.